Hi, and welcome to this instructional video by See Your Future. I'll be discussing the question, is it possible to travel to the past or future? To answer this question, I would like you to direct your gaze to the night sky. We will begin by drawing our own Earth. As you know, the Earth orbits around the Sun, which rests in the center of our solar system. Other than the Sun, the nearest star to planet Earth is called Proxima Centauri. The distance to this nearest star is a staggering 4.2 light-years. This is the distance that light travels in 4.2 years. Now consider this. Since it takes 4.2 years for light to travel from this star to our Earth, whenever we look at it in the night sky, we are seeing the light emitted from it 4.2 years ago. Therefore, when we look at Proxima Centauri, we are seeing 4.2 years into the past. If we had a really good telescope, much beyond any of our current technology, perhaps we'd find a planet orbiting this star, and a civilization similar to our own. What we would see is this civilization as it existed over 4 years ago. With this in mind, it seems that time travel would be relatively simple. All we would need to do is build a spaceship that could get to this planet in less than 4.2 years. Upon our arrival, we could announce to the alien civilization that we are from the future. This all sounds great in theory. However, there is one dilemma, and that is the fact that nothing that has mass can travel faster than the speed of light. This is a consequence of Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity. Most of us are likely familiar with Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared, which is directly related to this theory. One of the results of Einstein's theory is that the speed of light, denoted by c, is the cosmic speed limit for any object. This means that no object that has mass is able to go faster than the speed of light. The theory predicts that when an object is accelerated to a large speed, that the mass of the object increases. As the object approaches the speed of light, the rate of the increase of mass gets larger and larger. Therefore, the energy required to accelerate the object at these large speeds becomes larger and larger as well. If it were to reach the speed of light, it would have an infinite mass, and therefore it would require an infinite amount of energy to accelerate it. This is clearly not possible, because even all of the fuel in the universe could not provide an infinite amount of energy. In conclusion, we must make the rather unfortunate statement that we are unable to travel into the past. Even though we can't travel to the past, is it still possible to travel to the future? Let's consider a similar situation as before. Once again, we will draw Earth and the star Proxima Centauri. We know that it is impossible to accelerate a spaceship to the speed of light. However, it is theoretically possible to make a spaceship travel at speeds close to that of the speed of light. Suppose that we are able to build a spaceship that can go at 90% the speed of light. The ship's mission will be to travel to Proxima Centauri and back to Earth. There will be an observer on the Earth. We will name him Bob. Bob will watch the spaceship as it takes off and when it returns to Earth. Traveling at 90% the speed of light, the journey, according to Bob, will take a little over 9 years. Another way to say this is that Bob will be 9 years older by the time the spaceship returns to Earth. Now, there is another person's perspective who we need to consider. There is also an astronaut in the spaceship. His name will be John. While on the spaceship, John experiences a rather odd phenomenon. Another consequence of very high-speed travel is that molecular motion tends to slow down. This means that all of John's biological functions, including the speed of his brain, gets significantly slower. This strange effect also occurs to all the other molecules aboard the ship, including all of the machinery and computer systems. Since everything aboard the ship has slowed down equally, John will not notice any difference. He will not be able to tell that his mind and all of his bodily functions have slowed down. The effect of this is that John experiences the same 9 years that Bob went through in less than 1 week. So, while Bob has aged over 9 years while John has been gone on the trip, John comes back and he is only 1 week older. According to John, it took him less than a week to advance more than 9 years on Earth. Therefore, we can say that John has traveled into the future. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it to be helpful. If you have any questions about what was shown in the video, please type them in the comment box below. If you have a question on another topic, please send us an email at questions@syfuture.org. Also, take a look at our YouTube channel for a full list of instructional videos. You can access this channel through our website, www.syfuture.org. Thanks for watching.